What's going on? Straight truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will set you free. Yes, sir. Namaste. Peace and blessings to you, Awakening One. Shout out to the woke ones if you're watching. What's going on, Awakening One? I'm back making another video because I just wanted to speak on what I spoke about in my last video about spiritual karma and what it means. Now, spiritual karma is just this, and I'm going to try to keep it very blunt and quick, is that whatever we do within the essence of our energy, whatever we put out into the world, that's what comes back to us, basically. So, hence in the illusion state, when not knowing self, not knowing what you do, you just sort of put your energy into a lot of shit that doesn't benefit self. It doesn't pertain to your essence and pertain to the rightful energy within that you put out into the world to use it towards. So, a lot of stuff within illusion is man-made. It's a way for us to put forth our energy into things that don't serve us. And it's a reason why a lot of energy is drawn away from us to the gargoyles that steal it from us. But when you come into your spiritual your spiritual inclination and knowing of self, then you have to bear these burdens of your past life through your spiritual journey. In your spiritual journey, you have to go through ridding yourself of all of the bad escenary energy that was brought with you into your new awakening state. So with that being said, I'm gonna break it down like this. You can basically come into who you are and knowing self, but before then, when you didn't know who you was just doing a lot of shit that wasn't serving you, a lot of shit that did not put you in the best light. You know what I mean? So you still have to pay for that within the karma of moving into your spiritual essence, moving into your rightful essence, your rightful self, the energy that you're now putting out for good. Because a lot of the shit is, and the illusion is like, it's all bad. It's all, it's not anything that's beneficial to the righteous way. So when you do things like, harm the body, harm self, like due to, man-made chemical products, poisons, things like this are karmas that push into your new awakening state that you have to now rid yourself of. Like, you might have been somebody who that dealt with a lot of, drinking the potion. You might then, sip too much on the potion, or you probably dealt within cigarettes, or you probably was somebody that was mean within your life, and you had a lot of, you angered a lot of people back then in your old life and did foul things to those people, coming into your spiritual awakening self. Now, that's still karma that follows you in a way, because it's just to, have you come into seeing that now when you know who you are, know self, and know all the things that you did in your past life and how bad it was, it's the step of, cleaning out the closet is what I like to say. I like to call it. You know how before then, we all have an empty closet, coming into life. But it's what we load up into the closet, it's what's going to basically determine the listing of the closet. It's going to determine how the closet turns out. If you're someone before coming into your spiritual awakening got a messy closet, or if it's a closet that's cluttered and it's a bunch of shit in there, then that's something that you're gonna have to clean out. You're gonna have to rid yourself of all that clutter. You're gonna have to, do something about it, because it's still gonna be there within your closet even as you go on in your journey. And know that everything that you're doing now is literally benefiting you. It's literally taking you into that next step of living, that next step of essentially good energy that you hold in within you now. So the spiritual karma of each and every one of us is what we, then put ourselves into before then, before we came into our awakening state, is what I'm trying to say. That's why you can't blame yourself for what you did, because you didn't know self, you didn't know you, so it wasn't your fault for most of this shit that you did in your past life. It's just for you to acknowledge it now and then start to rid yourself of the spiritual bad karma of your old energy. It's time to start just cleaning out the closet, you know what I'm saying, and ridding yourself of that, so that moving forward, that there is nothing that, that space is empty now. Now it's empty for you to put things in there and you can organize things within your closet now. You can know what you want in there and what you don't want in there, and you don't have to just shove shit in there and things like that, because there's a price to pay for, what we do in this life, because anything that we, what we put out into the world, it comes back wholeheartedly. So you have to know that, whatever you put out in the world, that's what you put out, and you have to reap what you sow. So always just look at it that way. Kept it short and brief. It's just basically the spiritual karma of each and every one of us is, what we do before knowing who we are is, the burdens that we have to still deal with until, but not like wholeheartedly deal with, just deal with up until, what I'm saying, the closet is cleaned out of all that old, all that clutter that was there, and now it's empty and it's clear for you to put in the new energy of your essence, to bring new life, within yourself, and new positivity that you will place yourself into now, going forth in your journey, going forth in your creating of your reality. And that's the truth.